A timepiece revolution transforms basketball's most iconic clock. The future of the league shows out in his home country, and Adam Silver reveals plans that could change the global basketball landscape. I'm your host, Kyle, and welcome to Front Office Files, where we break down the biggest business moves in basketball from the past week. Before we dive in, a quick thank you for helping us reach our 10th episode. Your support has made Front Office Files a key part of basketball business, and we're just getting started. Let's dive into the money moves behind the hardwood. Before we jump into our main stories, let's rapid fire through some notable moves around the game. Both the Warriors' Stephen Curry and the Boston Celtics secured the top spots in NBA's merchandising sales this season. The Celtics claimed the number one ranking in team merchandise for the first time since 2008, while Curry leads jersey sales for the third straight year. Another week, another Suns trade. Phoenix turned their unprotected 2031 first-round pick into 3 future firsts from Utah. But don't get it twisted, this is like cutting a pizza slice into thirds and saying you have 3 times the amount of food. The Suns can now offer teams 3 firsts instead of 1. However, they're all least favorable selections spread across multiple teams. Danny Ainge, meanwhile, continues his tried and true strategy of betting against specific owners, now controlling future picks from Matt Ishbia's Suns, Jeanie Buss's Lakers, and the Mark Lowry/Alex Rodriguez Timberwolves. The starters for this year's All-Star game in the Bay Area are locked in, with Stephen Curry earning a hometown start alongside Olympic teammates LeBron James and Kevin Durant. KD secured a $1.3 million bonus for a selection, though it won't impact Phoenix's tax situation as it was deemed likely and already baked into their apron luxury tax math. Netflix continues proving that sports are their secret subscriber weapon. Their upcoming Court of Gold documentary, following Team USA International Paris at the 2024 Olympics, joins a strategy that's already paying off. Jake Paul's boxing match and 2 NFL games alone drove over 2 million subscribers in the last quarter. The streaming giant's message is clear. They'll take marquee sport events, but don't expect them to start showing random Tuesday night Hornets-Wizards games anytime soon. Time really is a flat circle. The NBA and longtime partner Tissot unveiled a revolutionary circular LED shot clock that will be debuting at All-Star Weekend this year before rolling it out league-wide in 2025-26 season. And yes, making it look like a watch face probably wasn't a coincidence. Beyond the sleek aesthetics, this 20% lighter design packs some serious innovation. Full RGB LED capabilities, integrated coaches challenge signals, and advanced monitoring tools. It's a perfect example of how the most fundamental elements of basketball keep evolving, 1 second at a time. Our top story centers around the NBA's most ambitious international expansion plan yet, revealed during a transformative week in Paris. Commissioner Adam Silver laid out a vision for a potential NBA Europe competition league that could fundamentally reshape professional basketball's global landscape. This isn't just about playing a few games overseas. It's about creating an entirely new league structure. Silver believes the current EuroLeague, widely considered the world's second-best competition in the sport, is leaving significant money and growth opportunities untapped. The numbers support his case. NBA content has generated over 850 million views from France alone, with French players driving more engagement than any country outside North America. The league's strategy for this endeavor goes beyond just basketball. As Silver explained, the NBA is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. That explains why cities like London, Manchester, Berlin, Paris, and Munich are being considered. They're not just basketball markets, they're global cultural hubs. The NBA's European ambition makes perfect sense when you look at the league's current landscape. The game's biggest stars, Jokic, Giannis, Luka, already showcase European basketball impact. Now, the NBA wants to formalize that connection, and their first attempt already hit a wall. When they approached the EuroLeague about a partnership, the response was clear: thanks, but no thanks. As one EuroLeague executive put it, they wanted the heart and the head. The NBA, meanwhile, has zero interest in being just a commercial partner without governance power. The NBA's European ambition received a powerful proof of concept this week, with the Spurs and Pacers making history as the league's first ever two-game series in Paris concluded. The results? Nothing short of spectacular. Thursday's game became the most watched regular season NBA game ever on French television. NBA League Pass viewership jumped 41% in France and 19% globally compared to last year's Paris game. Even more impressive, it became the most viewed NBA global game ever on social media, generating over 218 million views across all platforms. The Victor Wembanyama effect cannot be understated. Content featuring the French alien during Paris Week generated over 108 million views, with a single video of him juggling a ball at the Paris Saint-Germain pitch garnering 39 million views on Instagram, the fifth most viewed post on the NBA's account this season. Since his debut, Spurs' viewership on League Pass in France has skyrocketed 233% compared to previous seasons. I'm not sure what Paris and San Antonio have in common, if anything, but they sure share an appreciation for Victor Wembanyama. The NBA flew hundreds of people across the world and organized a week of festivities, all so a 21-year-old could play in front of his home crowd. And man, did he deliver. Wemby didn't just put on a show, he validated every hope that the NBA has for its global future. When you can send social media into a frenzy just by juggling a ball on a soccer pitch, you know you've got something special. As we move deeper into 2025, several major stories are developing. Adam Silver will present detailed European expansion plans to the NBA Board of Governors meetings in March. The Cam Johnson sweepstakes continues to heat up, with multiple teams including Indiana and Cleveland showing interest, though leak sources indicate growing skepticism about a pre-deadline move due to the high asking price. And teams have just a few days left before the February 6th trade deadline, with multiple sources indicating the Jimmy Butler situation is creating a holding pattern across the league. Thanks for watching this milestone episode of Front Office Files. If you enjoyed diving into the business side of basketball, make sure to like, comment, and share with someone who would enjoy breakdowns of the money moves behind the game. Subscribe to Basketball Business for more great content on the off-court moves that make the on-court plays. Until next time, this is Kyle with Basketball Business.